Hello!
Hello!
And welcome to the Pickard Mosquito.
In this episode we're going to be sorting out our nuts.
It looks like a car and it feels car-shaped.
You cut out.
I'm not sure it's going to work.
I am. Have faith, Father. So in this episode, I want to do something a little bit different because we're about to do our throttle cable brackety linkage thing, right? Before we do that, I want to do some little niggly jobs that have really been annoying me. So for example, the nut doesn't fit on the steering wheel boss, right? So that needs chucking in the lathe. The steering brackets aren't quite straight and lined up, so I want to get those all lined up so that when we sit in the car, everything's in the right place. And friend of the channel, Lotus Jeff, Jeff's Lotus, I think his actual social media thing is, has sent me some nuts. So yeah, he sent me some spoon wheel nuts and, sent us some spoon wheel nuts and some Mugen wheel nuts. What a legend.
Let's have a look. I'm these to it.
These spoon wheel nuts are lightweight aluminium nuts.
Oh, cool. But then,
and I tell you what, they weigh about a third as much as the Toyota Yaris wheel nuts that are on it. But in order to fit them, we need to cut down
the ARP wheel studs.
The ARP extended wheel studs, because dumb. They're made for drag slicks on the front of a Civic and not for the back of a Mosquito. So we can cut those down in this episode. We can bolt spoon wheel nuts to Mazda front suspension, which some people might be really annoyed at. And loads of fun jobs.
Yeah, so let's look at these. And they also sent us.
Oh yeah, a bag of hose clamps.
A bag of top quality hose clamps. Look at those, stainless. How nice are those? They're fantastic. Yep, so thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff. Legend.
You're a legend.
And he has a really nice Europa. I'll leave his Instagram down in the thing. But really lovely guy, and it's a lovely car. It's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic when it's finished.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll leave his social media down in the thing.
So hang on, what's the...
What?
Well, I'm seeing these Mugen ones.
Mugen nuts. They're anti-theft wheel nuts. So these are the driving car at home wheel nuts, and these are the road trip wheel nuts.
Yeah. They're nice.
Yeah, they've got a funny head on them.
Yeah, and a special socket to undo them.
So first things first.
Yeah, so genuine Mugen Honda.
So we have a slight problem with our steering wheel boss because we've got this gorgeous red steering wheel and our steering column is from a Triumph. Now, the boss itself is part of a Japanese mini steering wheel boss and part of an original Triumph steering wheel boss, and we combined the two to create this lovely thing. And it's superb, except for the fact that this inner diameter here is still mini, and the Triumph nut is too big to fit in the lip. It kind of fits, but you can't get a socket on it, right? Because there's this annoying lip in here. Not only that, there is a slight shiny edge, and so what I need Dad to do is chuck it in the lathe and bore out this lip so that we can get a socket on, so that we can actually tighten the steering wheel up, because obviously when you tighten the steering wheel up, it will move that way a tiny little bit. And we also want to make sure that the this bracket and that bracket is all located and straight and stuff before we start doing pedals. And because we welded them in, but welded them in quickly, and they did distort slightly. Well, this one did especially. So yeah, we're going to sort that out before it all gets welded in. So yeah, little jobs. I've just noticed the blue wheel nuts match the shock absorbers.
Yeah.
We've got an unintentional theme happening. It's exceedingly hot and sticky today in the workshop. So I just thought it'd be nice for us to do some kind of fun little jobs that make a big difference to us. And it finishes something. It finishes the steering wheel hub, and it finishes, you know. And they've driven us absolutely crazy of those wheel nuts, and we constantly catch the wheels on them.
I'll need to put a jack under, don't I?
Yeah. You're not doing the steering wheel hub first, no?
We can do. I was going to take them off, jack a wheel up.
They'll fit on the front.
Yeah.
Without difficulty, we can just put them straight on. And are we fitting? You want to put blue ones on, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to keep the studs as long as possible. And the inside of the wheel nuts is 30mm. So.
This should really be done at the end of the episode, then people see a big visual difference.
Well, we can. I don't need to do it now. I'm just taking a wheel off. Because I can.
Dad, you're doing it now.
I'm not.
You're doing it now because you're excited. Somebody in a fit of man with a tin of paint syndrome painted this nut black and got paint on the threads. Man with a tin of paint syndrome is real, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, you get to the paint and things will be painted. Things that you never intended to be painted will be painted.
Yeah, let's give it a whirl.
Yeah. Are threads clean on the shaft?
Yeah, it seems to be.
That's better.
What's that? When it's been in storage, you've been put down somewhere. It's been dinked on edge.
Yeah.
It's super fine thread, so.
Yeah.
There we go. Good, isn't it?
Could do the steering column bush if you wanted as well.
There we go. Socket fits now.
Yay, fantastic.
And which bit needs machining? Did you say this?
Yeah, just this edge. It just shows. You've seen it, yeah? It's just,
I'll put a shamper on it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm happy you're excited.
I'm like a kid in a sweet shop.
And that's what a video like this is all about. It's not necessarily, you know, some people, I think, watch these videos for progress. And progress, and they just want to see it on the road. Other people just like enjoying hanging out with us in the workshop. And this video is for you, if you're one of those people. Because these are a bunch of things that we might have otherwise done, like not on video at all. Like putting some wheel nuts on and stuff like that. But it's all stuff that actually gets us excited.
Yeah.
And if it gets us excited, it might get you excited.
And it's all jobs that need doing.
Yeah.
The studs are nearly 50mm long and miles too long.
That'll do for now. When you've done that, I'm going to polish the center cap as well. These grinding discs, I used one in last week's episode. They've got like a polishing head on. And I bought some forever ago and then tried one and it were absolute trash. But I tried it with liquid polish, and last week I tried it with polishing soap for the first time and it actually did a really good job. There we go. A tip for removing steering wheels, never take the nut off completely. Leave it on like a turn and then just pull it away. Otherwise, you may hit yourself in the face, which is never good. It's funny, but it's not good. I have to remove the plastic cover. There we go. Squish the plastic cover. And it's out. So the issue that we have with the column is that this bottom bearing is not really up to the task, is it? Nope. Dad wants to make a new bush to replace the loose ball bearings and felt washer that are in here and give us nice smooth steering with no slop in it whilst keeping all the safety. And while you do that, I'm going to clean off the paint on this centre cap.
We had thoughts originally to replace it with a genuine part.
No, we wanted to upgrade it to needle roller bearings, didn't we?
Yeah, but
there's not a lot of room.
There's not a lot of room in that.
That's the problem with like a needle roller bearing. If you want it to actually last any kind of amount of time, they need to be reasonably big, don't they?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you end up with the same problem again.
Yeah. So we did some research, and like I said, Toyota Land Cruisers will only have plastic bushes in.
Yeah.
It's good enough for a Land Cruiser.
Bentleys,
yeah. Only if it's good enough for a Land Cruiser, it's certainly good enough for a Mozzie.
I tell you what, the gold paint might be coming off on its own. Like, it just comes off like powder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like you've just from touching it, it's terrible. Might be right, well, like a clear coat or something, but we want a proper thing that's going to last years. So we'll sort something out. But the red that we used as an undercoat sticks like poo to a blanket.
Yeah.
It's flipping brilliant. It's really hard to get off.
Yeah, especially on aluminium, because normally you need an etch primer.
Yeah.
Oh, look. So the gap gets me a bit of a round nylon bar.
So before we go any further, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of our Patreon members and YouTube channel members. And our qualifying slicks and slicks get a shout out mid-video. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to Steve Schriefer, who is our qualifying slick. And then onto the slicks, Alex Bottomley, Jamie Dowden, who's a YouTube channel member, David Flaherty, Old Goat, Derek Green, Robert Millwood, Logan Pillsbury, Rob Podmore, Liam Quinn, Daryl Roll, Tim Ritchie, Mike Sadke, Doug Schott, Joe Shripley and Andy Wood. If you're interested in supporting what we do here, then you can check out our Patreon, for which you will receive even for the bottom tier. You can also check it out on YouTube channel members. It's more expensive, it's the same thing, we make the same amount of money, but YouTube charges more, that's why it's more money. But either or, whatever's most convenient for you. I know some people like the convenience of not having to go to yet another website, I get it. But you will get, for your contribution, a midweek bonus video and access to all previous midweek bonus videos, which is at the time of filming like 63 videos. Plus, behind the scenes photos and stuff of what we are doing before, not before we do it, but before the videos go up. And if you'd like to be a slick, you can get your name shouted at. And you can get if you'd like to be a slick, you can get your name shouted out mid-video. And if you want to be a qualifying slick, you can actually get your name on the finished car on a special plaque, just like Steve. So yeah, check out patreon.com/oliverpickard or the YouTube memberships pop-up thingy on YouTube for more. And thank you. I think he's concentrated.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, there's nothing to stop this coming out, is there?
That's where I thought you'd put a...
Oh.
Yeah. That's where I thought you'd put a circlip there.
There is a circlip here, but it's pulling the bearing out.
In your pop.
Well, this is the first time that everything's been on the car and it's all tightened up. I've still got to tighten this clamp up here at the front, but apart from that.
These Yaris wheel nuts are ridiculously heavy in comparison to these lovely spoon nuts. The weight difference, I wish you could see weight, but it is truly impressive. And one of the ways that they've done it is, rather than being 21 mil, like these are, they are 19, I think. Yep, 19. So they've sized the bolt down and they've taken a scoop out the top. And Jeff said to me, you'll probably want to polish them, but I can't be bothered polishing a load of nuts right now. So we'll put them all on blue and just see how it looks.
We need to buy a socket as well.
Yes, one of those fancy resin sockets that doesn't mar up your wheel nut. Come on, you blighter. There we go. Spoon wheel nuts on Mazda suspension with French wheels. Some people have made a big deal of whether this car is French or whether it's British or what have you. It really doesn't matter. Call it what you like. It's not like it's going in Gran Turismo and they'll have to put it in its country of origin. But I suppose country of origin is France. But it's got a Japanese engine made in England, Britain. It's got Japanese suspension made in, well, Japanese arms and uprights made in Hiroshima. It's got French shock absorbers. It's got an Italian steering wheel. It's got British seats.
Yeah, we'll have to look up torque settings for these wheel nuts.
Yeah. Forward. And the pedals are where Miriam left them. This happens in the 2CV as well, where I can't fit in my own car when someone else has been driving it. Yeah, do me a favour, grab an Allen key here. You got it?
Hang on. Alright, go on. All the way back. That's it.
Yeah, it is slightly further away. Because yeah, and he's moving that way just a touch.
It's all right. I don't want to clamp them up super tight because we've got to take them off again.
Right. Is it easier to get into now? Hang on. Right. Go on, you jump in. You notice that wheel being slightly further forward, backwards, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that's superb, isn't it? There's no play in it. It's
Like a go-kart.
yeah.
That's it, you want to feel the tyre flex, yeah?
Yep, superb. It's the first time we've had the steering wheel tightened up.
Yeah.
Never mind everything else. Yeah, jolly good. It is proper comfy, you know, isn't it?
Yeah. It is when you've got the lumbar, that inflatable lumbar pillow in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super comfy. And the thing is, there's no padding. All the foam has died in the seat, and so there's no foam like in the back at all, is there?
No, there's nothing. It's just fabric.
And yeah, it is really comfy to sit in.
I might remake this bracket
Yeah.
because I'm not
I'm not a fan.
a fan of it.
Might be able to make something out of aluminium or something.
Yeah. It does its job, but it's just not very aesthetic.
No.
So yeah.
It's also not tight.
Eh?
It's also not tight, that mount.
Right. So
That can't be comfy with those
it's not.
digging in your back. It is easy enough to get into though. Once you get used to the steering wheel being that much further forward than it was before. But yeah. That's it, it's not a big cockpit. Like somebody asked for a photo of me sat in the car to prove I fit, right? And I do fit really comfortably. Like, I don't need a bunch of room to like readjust myself or anything. I just fit like I was, like a shoe that was made for me, you know? It's really comfy, and I've actually got room above my toes, and we've done that on purpose because a lot of my shoes that I like to drive in are like Italian suit shoes, and they've got pointy toes, and they've got like this beautifully thin leather sole that you get really nice pedal feel through. And so we've got like there's room for everything that we need. We're gonna put an elbow pad in here, in this, what do you call it? Elbow pad? Armrest. Here. So that I can put my arm there on like long drives. So if I do change gear, you know, with verve, I don't bang my elbow on this. But on a really long drive, I can actually just rest my arms on the seat here and just like drive it like it's a Rolls Royce. On the motorway, just chill out and put your hands, you know, there, and that's it. But yeah, it's a really nice place to be. I makes me really happy because I don't fit in cars, and I don't fit in stuff that you'd assume that like little tiny hatchbacks and stuff you wouldn't fit in. But actually, I tend to fit in tiny hatchbacks really well. Anthony's Peugeot, I fit in that brilliantly. The wheel tends to be, because I have to put my seat back a really long way, the wheel tends to be a long way away. And one of the things that I would add in a lot of cars is a steering wheel spacer, because you end up with no room for your legs behind the wheel. And the wheel ends up a long way away, which is not good for control. Another thing is my leg tends to rub on the center console on a lot of cars. And that's something that we really wanted to address on this, which is why the center console is kind of, on most cars it would be like that shape, and we've made it that shape. So I've got a lot of room for my leg. I once drove from Malaga to Valencia in my Daihatsu 4-wheel drive, and I was in bits when I arrived in Valencia, and Miriam ended up driving the rest of the way simply because it just touched my knee, and just the vibrations went from the car into my knee and really hurt me. It's amazing what you don't notice on a short drive, but when you've driven like a really long way, it really starts to get to you. The other things that we need to sort out are obviously horn button and indicators, because my legs are where indicators usually are. And this is the thing, when you tow, everything's in the way. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort out some funky indicator strokes. I have a plan, and I've got a plan for gauges and everything. Oddly enough, I'm really happy at the end of our day's work.
Good.
Because we've done loads.
Yeah.
We've done loads of little things that have been annoying us forever. How many times have you said, "Oh, we need to cut those studs down"?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jeff, for the wheel nut.
Yes, thank you, Jeff.
Hugely appreciated. Yeah, we've got our dead pedal in. We've got our steering wheel where it needs to live. Our bushes for our rack, and that's it. As you progress, it's this really nice feeling that what you're leaving behind is finished.
It's finished, yeah.
And that's very hard to do in a car that's kind of like this, where you're constantly picking stuff up and putting stuff down and taking it apart to put it back together again. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of you for watching this video.
And thank you to all our Patreons.
Yes, very much so. I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who clicks like, who subscribes, who leaves us a comment down below, even a Mosquito. It's hugely helpful to the channel. It helps us grow, and your support is invaluable. Thank you all for watching. Please be awesome to each other, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.